hesitation. Let the word define our life in Him. We will win. Victorious is who we are. Let's get productive in every aspect of our life. No hesitation. Let the word define our life in Him. We will win. Victorious is who we are. Let's get productive.
God bless you. I want y'all to remember that Jesus is a refuge.
Let the word define our life in Him.
I know it's going to be a blessing to us because there's a number of things that's going on that we need to understand. Amen. Notice the book of 1 Samuel. I'm going to teach rather, in line with the subject that I've taught about many times, but I'm going to be able to teach from a text that I have never taught from before. And so notice 1 Samuel, the 9th chapter, and let's begin reading at verse number 3. We're going to talk a little bit about King Saul, but our main or primary focus will be upon his father, a man by the name of Kish. And so notice in 1 Samuel, the 9th chapter, the Bible is talking in reference to Saul's journey. Now notice this. Let's pick it up at verse 2 for a little bit more clarity. And he had, talking about Kish, a choice and handsome son whose name was Saul. There was not a more handsome person than he among the children of Israel. From his shoulders upward, he was taller than any of the people. Now the donkeys of Kish, Saul's father, was lost. And Kish said to his son Saul, "Please take one of the servants with you. Arise and go look for the donkeys." So he passed through the mountains of Ephraim and through the land of Cilicia, but they did not find them. Then they passed through the land of Shalim, and they were not there. Then Saul and his servant passed through the land of the Benjamites, but they did not find them. Notice that Saul is being very dogged or diligent in obeying his father Kish in looking or seeking for the donkeys, okay? And so he passed through the land of the Benjamite, but they did not find them there. Verse 5, when they had come to the land of Zup, Saul said to his servant who was with him, "Come, let us return. Let us go back home. We diligently sought it, but haven't found them. Lest my father cease caring or worrying about the donkeys and become worried about us." Do y'all see that? Notice that one thing Saul knew about his father was that he had a tendency to worry. He knew that about his father. He knew if we don't get back, not only is father gonna be worried about them donkeys, but he gonna stop worrying about them and he gonna start worrying about us. Isn't it amazing how people are known for worrying? Known for worrying. You know, when certain things start happening, that you can count on it that this person is going to be worried. There are just some people that are known for not being able to handle or to cope with bad news. They immediately start worrying. You can amen even though I'm talking about you. You're still okay to amen even though I'm talking about you. Some folk only see the negative side of things, and that's what causes them to worry. They look for the negative in everything and never the positive. Remember what I told you now. I'm gonna have to remember we talking now, and you can amen me even when the word hits you. You don't have to let everybody know that it hit you. Some folks are known for worry. And Jesus said this, out of the abundance of the heart being the mind or a person's feelings, the mouth will what? Speak. So whenever someone is worried or over anxious about things, all you have to do is listen to them talk. You can just listen in what they're saying is going to give you a clear indication that he's worrying about such and such. And sometimes it's a clear indication because that's all people desire to talk about. They don't want to talk about nothing else but what they are worried about. And if you don't entertain it, and if you don't get on the level with them, then you don't understand or you don't care what's happening to me. No, I care about what's happening with you. I'm just not going to get in that pity party with you. I done told you that I'm praying. I've told you that everything is going to work out. You won't receive it. Oh, come on, Pastor, because you just been on worry. And so he knew this about his father, right? Notice 1 Samuel 10. He knew it about him. And so notice when we get to 1 Samuel 10, Samuel has anointed Saul because God is in the midst of everything that's taking place. And so Samuel has anointed Saul to be king. And this is what Samuel tells Saul in verse 2. When you have departed from me today, you will find 2 men by Rachel's tomb in the territory of Benjamin at Zizah. And they will say to you, the donkeys which you went to look for have been found. Look at that. What Kish was worrying about had been taken care of. Oh, Lord. What he spent all that time having negative thoughts in reference to had already been taken care of. Oh, what somebody is worried about this morning, you can chill. You can stop worrying because somebody, and I'm going to let you know who he is. He wants you to know who he is. God has already begun to take care of that. Somebody's seeing about that. Oh, somebody is on that. Somebody is taking care of that for you. And I'm going to make it known to you, it's God. How many more days you going to waste? How much more sleep you going to lose? It's a shame to worry about something that has already been taken care of. Some of y'all know how to receive a word because you came in here worrying. Some things obviously took place this morning that has some people worried. When you have departed from me today, you will find 2 men by Rachel's tomb in the territory of Benjamin at Zelzah, and they will say to you, the donkeys which you went to look for have been found. And now your father has ceased caring or worrying about the donkeys. Saul had it. Saul knew it. And is worrying about you, saying, what shall I do about my son? Did Saul know his father? Did Saul know his father? Woo, do pastor know the sheep? What I want us to receive this morning in reference to Kish and in reference to every one of us is my subject this morning. Worrying is a choice. Worrying is a choice. If you're taking note, you will never worry by accident. Worrying is a choice. If you're worried about something, if you're worried about somebody this morning, it's because you have chose to do so. It's not just happening. You're choosing it. Because worrying is a choice. Let's give God a praise for our text and our subject. Worrying is a choice. Yeah, so you want me to talk to you because we just need to think a little bit. We need to exercise our ability to think. And to think and then to make a wise choice. Hear knowledge, hear understanding, and then make a wise decision. Two meanings for choice. Number one, because worrying is a choice. What do I mean it's a choice? Number one, when you talk about a choice, it is the power or ability to decide. When I say worrying is a choice, I'm saying all of us have the power, the ability, or the capacity to decide. We can decide to do something, or we can decide not to do something. Am I right? We can decide to go somewhere, or we can decide to stay home. We have the power, ability, or capacity to decide. Number two, that word is having to do with us making a selection because we have options. There is an alternative. See, worrying is a choice. But if worrying is a choice, or choice being making a selection, then it means that I don't necessarily have to worry because there is an option. There is an option. I can be at peace. Amen. I can choose where to focus my attention. I can do that. You can do it. You can control your mind and your thoughts. We may not always be able to control what comes to our mind, but we can always certainly choose what stays there and what gets kicked out. Now, I'm in control of that. This came to my mind, but I'm going to kick it out because it's not the right choice. Come on, somebody. How many of you ever thought about doing something just crazy? Something just, I know y'all don't like that word. How many of you ever had a thought about doing something stupid? It just came to your mind. It just came to your mind. And it was so stupid that when it came to your mind, you immediately kicked that thought out. Y'all ain't never just been sure enough broke. Some of you, just sure enough broke. Cashing a check at the bank that's already gone. Come on, y'all. Come on, I'm messing with it. Cashing a check that is already spent. That's broke. That's broke right there. You got the check Friday, but if the truth be told, the check was gone last week. You were just waiting to get it and then let it go. And you're standing in the bank cashing a check, teach pastor, talk to her, that's already spent. And the teller opens up the drawer and she got plenty of cash. And a thought enters the mind. And it's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. What thought, pal? You don't get it by now? Rob them. Take the money. Grab it. Go. Run. But it's stupid. It's stupid. You slow. It's stupid. You'll drop the money. It's stupid. And you immediately what? Dismissed. You just get it completely off your what? Your mind. And most of the time we don't even tell anybody that it came to our mind. That's the power of not just thinking, but then choosing. Worrying. Let me give you 3 things for what it means when a person is worrying. Because somebody's doing it this morning. Number 1, worrying has to do with the person being in mental distress. has to do with a person being in mental distress. And as much as people desire to push drugs as the solution for mental distress, drugs simply mask a problem. A problem that will still be there when the drugs run out. Oh, y'all know what I'm talking about. Many of us have gotten high, drunk, or whatever because of the mental distress we were under, only to recognize when we sobered up, the problem was still there. The situation had gone nowhere. Come on. And so worrying has to do with a person being under mental distress. Number two, it has to do with a person who is having persistent anxiety. It's always there. It's persistent. It's ongoing. Now, you know, the proverb writer teaches us that anxiety in the heart of man causes depression. Anytime a person has persistent anxiety, he or she is going to be in and out of depression. Come on, you're going to find yourself being depressed, oh, come on, all the time. All the time. Because you're experiencing persistent anxiety. And this is not just something happening amongst older people, but more and more I'm seeing younger people who have persistent anxiety. Younger folk just worrying all the time. Y'all know you done seen it. Finally, when I talk to you about worrying means that you are in a mental battle to fight off negative thoughts. You're in a mental battle to fight off negative thoughts. And of course, whenever we are losing that battle, we are not just having negative thoughts, but we're acting on it. We're talking in reference to it. Not just simply, am I battling negative thoughts? But listen to me if you're taking note. The negative thoughts have become dominant over me. My negative thoughts are my master, or my negative thoughts are lording over me. I'm choosing to do the things that I'm doing because of my negative thoughts. I'm choosing to act the way that I'm acting because my negative thoughts are my master and is lording over me. And so that's the reason I choose not to smile. Come on, some of you been in church all day and you ain't really gave a genuine smile yet. And so you have to ask yourself, what's mastering you? What's lording over you? Come on. Come on. When negative thoughts become your master, I'm going to tell you up front, you can pretend, but you're not going to be a very friendly or optimistic person. I'm explaining to you why so many people are so mean and nasty, because of what's lording over their mind. You can't have persistent negative thoughts being your master and think you're going to talk to somebody right. Think that you're going to treat somebody right. You'll mistreat folk who got your back. You'll mistreat people who are trying to be a help to you, but it's your thoughts. It's what's ruling you. It's what's mastering you. Oh, come on, come on. Your response didn't have to be so negative, so dry, so mean, but it's what's lording over you. You want to go somewhere and do something? Why would I want to do that? You want to go out to eat or something? With what? Can you just tell me that? What are we going to? If you give me time, I got a blessing today. If you give me time, it's already been taken care of. But see, because of what's lording over you, your mouth kills blessings. Now I don't even want to go out with you. Now I don't want your company at lunch. No, I'm going to tell y'all something. You have to be careful when you know a person is being dominated by negativity. You listen, I said we're going to talk. You got to be careful what you expect out of them. If negativity is your master, I don't expect you to treat me right. I don't expect a whole lot out of you. Oh, y'all can't, that's too strong. But I don't. Why? I know your master. I know who you obey. You obey negativity. Come on. How does he know it's so good? Been there. His boss is negativity. Oh. Come on. I just told y'all why some folk are mean. It's what's lording over them. But now think about it, because think about it. If negativity can do that to me and have that type of effect on me, what can allowing a merry heart do for me if I allow that to master me, to dominate me? Now I've learned to be happy no matter what. Lie on me, but your lie won't get me down. Why? Because of what's lording over me. Come on. Oh, I said it earlier. This is the day the Lord has. I choose. I choose to what? Rejoice. Why am I making that choice? Because of what's dominant in my life. A merry heart. Being cheerful. Being happy anyhow. Oh, I'm going to drop it on you. Because everything ain't going your way. Pray all day. Pray all night. Fast all week. Come on, somebody. You can pray. Everything not going your way. But if you are being, if a merry heart is mastering you, you're going to be okay. Come on, somebody. You're going to be okay. Yes, you are. You're going to be all right. You're going to know how to smile anyhow. Come on. You're going to know how to look like everything is wonderful when everything isn't one. You're going to look like there's plenty of money in your pocket, but there's nothing but lint in your pocket, but you can't tell it. You don't know it. Come on, no you don't. I remember years ago, people asked us, we was at a leadership conference, they were like, hey, we're going to go out to eat. And me and Donald were working on a limited budget. Limited. Limited means watch what you do. Well, back in the day, you couldn't even pump gas without talking. Oh, where you at? I'm at Exxon. I'm finna fill up. Nope, don't fill up. You can't fill up. Oh, how much can I put in? Put a quarter tank in. Because I'm over here it was that type deal. It was either talk or get put out. Talk or lose everything. And so the people were like, hey, y'all want to go out to eat, the leaders and so forth. And I said, yeah, we can get up. But see, me and Donna had already been talking about this limited budget. And we really needed to go somewhere to try to keep our bill with both of us at $25. And I said, where y'all want to go? They said, y'all, let's go to Houston, Steakhouse. Anything in with steakhouses. Sometimes it's not for people with limited. But y'all know me. You know your pals. You know how I am. I'm not going to let this thing lord over me. I said, yeah, we going. I said, we'll go. I said, we can do that. We can do that. I was happy. I said, yeah, let's do. We'll meet over there. Let's go over there and everything. Got back in the car. She said, where we going to eat at? I said, everybody they chose Houston. What you mean they chose? I said, they picked. And you, what did you tell them? I said, I told them we were going. With what? I knew, I said, when we leave out of there, it was limited, but it will be nothing. Donna got in that restaurant the whole time, looking at that menu. Her eyes were saying everything, and people couldn't hear her talk. She was looking at herself. She was. But I made a decision that I was not going to allow a temporary situation to cause me to be to the point to where it's making my decision for me. The devil is a lie. We're going to enjoy ourselves. We may not be the couple that ordered the biggest steak, but we're going to get what we can get. We're going to be happy. We're going to have a good time. We ain't going to spoil the party. Come on, somebody. And we sat at that table. I did. And had a good time. And Donna allowed me to know once we got back in the car what our bill was and what she could have done with that at the grocery store. But I knew personally that I had to mature. I had to mature. You got to learn to be content with where you are. I ain't at the table competing with anybody. I'm not at the table having to do what you do. I'm over here doing what I'm able to do and happy about it. I'm just happy to be up in this steakhouse. Come on, somebody. And yeah, we shared a baked potato, so what? But see, when you learn to be content.
The vision of a place of refuge is to make people productive in every aspect of life. Thank you for your past, present, and future support for our ministry. Do you want to know more about our ministry? We invite you to visit our church website or call our church office at 770-252-3855. If this broadcast has been a blessing to you, we ask that you would share it with a family member, friend, or a coworker. Thank you for joining us, and remember that Jesus is a refuge.